In 2023, I started using Discord for chatting. I had Discord before 2023. I had my account for quite few years, but I never actually used it except using it sometimes for downloading some materials or apps. But last year, I started using it, and within 2 days, I was so addicted to it that I was spending most of my time on Discord after few days. I remember one day it was above 13 plus hours. Can you just imagine how crazy is that? 13 plus hours. And let's subtract 7 hours of sleep from 24 hours, and it's 17 hours left. And out of 17 hours, I gave 13 plus hours to just Discord. I was so addicted to it, and I took some breaks in between, but it was never the case that I actually lowered my uses down. I wasn't using 13 hours a day, but I was still using it for hours, and that was not what I wanted. I wanted full control over myself, over my Discord uses, and that's why I took many breaks in hope of achieving this control next time I download it again, but it was never the case, and I would usually end up the same. Now I have kinda conquered it. I had another addiction during COVID-19 epidemic, and it was gaming. There was there's a mobile game called PUBG, and I was playing that a lot. I was still not playing it like others. They were playing it for 5 to 6 plus hours, but I was still giving 3 to 4 hours a day to it, and I was happy, but not happy, but in the mind of a kid who doesn't know the meaning of pleasure and happiness, I was happy giving 4 hours a day to a video game, leveling up in the video game and leveling down in the real life, and I was happy. Addictions can be really annoying. You might have some addictions of your own too. You might have addictions of playing video games, binge watching anime or YouTube videos, or scrolling on Instagram Reels or TikTok or YouTube Shorts. It it could be anything. If you also have addictions and you wanna rid of them, this video is for you. And you might have some really dangerous addictions that are actually really dangerous, like drugs, alcohol, smoking weed, things like that. And you wanna stop doing those habits, but you eventually you decide that you will not do them again, and you eventually fall back again, and you start doing the bad habit again. I understand your feeling, the feeling of wanting to stop doing these bad habits, but not being able to achieve that, and things like that. Well, actually, the problem is not the bad habits you are doing. The problem is not the things you are consuming addictively. Those are just merely symptoms of a problem. The problem is your mindset. The problem is how you see progress, how you perceive it. The problem is your mental health. And it is really the case. Even if you are doing meditation, it is still the problem of your mindset and mental health. And by repeatedly doing the things, the bad things again and again by addictively consuming those bad stuffs. You're degrading your mental health even more. Well, the solution is actually very simple. It is to work on the problems, not on the symptoms. Don't focus solely on the bad habits, bad things you are consuming. Don't focus on them. Focus on the problem, which is your mindset, how you perceive progress, and your mental health. These three things are the problems. You already know what to do for mental health. Start meditating, start journaling, start gratitude journaling. These helps a lot. And I'm speaking from experience. The most I think helped me with removing my addiction, my Discord addiction, was daily journaling. I was journaling every day, and I was spending time alone thinking. Not actually even thinking, but just sitting without doing anything, or taking a walk without listening to music or anything. These two things, daily journaling and walking, helped me significantly. I was still doing meditation, but not every day, but I was doing it consistently. Every Not every once in a while, but I was doing it quite frequently. The problem with your mindset, how you perceive progress. Be honest with yourself. You want a complete fall of your bad habit, right? You want it to be instant, that you are here doing the bad habit, and when you stop doing it, you want it to be this. Want it to fall, you want it to fall immediately. But that's not how it works. If if you want it to fall immediately, it will fall, but it will go back up again, or even on the greater height than before. What you have to do is embrace progress. As in gym, as you progressively overload weight, you add on more weight as you grow stronger and stronger. You have to do opposite here. You have to apply the same principle, but in opposite way. You have to progressively deload. Instead of wanting the instant fall of the bad habit, you start wanting the small fall of the bad habit. If you did a bad habit for 30 times in a month, next month try to aim for 28 times in that month. And as the month goes on, you decrease the times by 2. You will have slight fluctuations, and those will be completely natural. Embrace the progress. You are making progress. You were doing this bad habit 30 times in a month, but now you're doing it 20 times, 15 times, 10 times. That is progress. And after some time, you will be at 1 times a month, or maybe 0 time a month, or next month you did 1 times. It, it will be good, wouldn't it? You have been building that bad habit for years, months. How can you expect it to completely fall within a minute, within a day? It doesn't work like that, right? Work on these things and keep these things in mind. If you implement these things in your life from now on, you will definitely see progress. And progress is the key. I told the same thing in my second video on this channel. I said progress is the key, and progress is actually the key. When you lead a better life, the bad habits automatically starts to fade. And once you become successful and your dopamine baseline is pretty high, higher than the dopamine hit, the pleasure of the bad habit. You will naturally feel less happy when doing the doing the bad habit again, and you want to do it instinctively. Instinctively you will avoid it. Your body will avoid it. Your mind will avoid it. Yeah, that is it for this video. Just keep this mindset and follow these steps, follow these guidelines, and you will definitely see improvement, and you will make progress, and eventually you will stop those bad habits of yours. Damn, I am procrastinating on finding I'm procrastinating with finding a perfect outro for my videos a lot. It's my fifth video and I still haven't decided. And I still haven't decided the outro, even though I told myself every time whenever I was recording that I will find the outro. I will see that. See ya.